In this video, I will be explaining to you how you can easily memorize all the 10 qualities which are expected from a student who is joining IB curriculum. In fact, these qualities are expected from any student in any school. All teachers want their students to develop these qualities when they come to school every day. So, as you can see in this table, the 10 qualities are inquirers, knowledgeable. We expect our students to be thinkers, good communicators, principled, open-minded, caring, risk takers, balanced, and reflective. So you may wonder, okay, what's a big deal? You can memorize it easily. That's true, but few months down the line you may again remember, okay, wait, what are those 10 qualities? So to avoid that embarrassment of not being able to remember all the 10 qualities, I came up with a memory technique to remember it and memorize it once and for all. So by the end of this video, I'm hoping that you will never forget these 10 qualities. So that's the idea, that's the plan. So let's see. So I am using the number rhyme scheme memory technique to memorize these 10 qualities. So 1 will be bun, 2 will be shoe, 3 tree, 4 door, 5 hive, 6 sticks, 7 heaven, 8 skate, 9 wine, 10 hen. So each of the numbers from 1 to 10 has been associated with a picture. Now what we will do is, each of the 10 qualities we will link in the form of a picture with the number associated with it. So the first quality is inquiry. Okay, so we have to link it with 1. So 1 is bun. So I want you to visualize that you took a huge bun, very tasty, fragrant, sweet smelling bun, and try to put it in your mouth, but it just popped out of your mouth, and the tip of your tongue got stuck to it, and it started dangling out of your mouth, and your tongue turned out to have the shape of a question mark, and the dot in the question mark is the bun. So imagine that it really happened and your tongue has been stretched out like this. So next time when you try to recollect what is the first quality, you would think like this. Okay, first quality 1, bun. Okay, yeah, it stuck to the tip of my tongue and pulled it out of my mouth, and it was hanging like a question mark. Question mark means questioning, inquiring, so inquiry. So the first quality of the IB learner profile is inquiry. Now second, 2 shoe. So it just turns out that when you took your shoe to wear it, you found that it has become like a book. It has so many flaps like this. Each of them are pages, and it has all the information which you have learnt in school. It has all the concepts of physics, chemistry, mathematics, all the formulae you need to copy for the exams. Suppose you want to copy. So it has so much of knowledge. So shoe, which has so much of knowledge in the form of pages, is the second quality, knowledgeable. So it will remind you of the second quality, knowledgeable. Then 3 tree. So you are amazed to see a strange tree which is in the shape of this thinking man. So the tree's leaves look like the hair of the thinking man, and the trunk forms the body of the thinking man, and the branches form the legs and hands of the thinking man. So this thinking tree reminds you of the third quality. You should be a thinker. 4 door. So you are locked up in a room which has only one door, and the only way you can communicate with the outside world is through this door. So door reminds you of communicator, the fourth quality. 5 hive. So imagine that your school principal is being chased by the bees from this beehive. They're all attacking the poor principal. So it's a very shocking event. So I'm sure if you visualize it properly, you won't be able to easily forget this incident. So 5 hive. Whom did the beehive chase? The principal. So principal, principled. They sound similar, so that's how it reminds you of the fifth quality, principled. A student is supposed to be principled. 6. Sticks. So what did you do with this stick? A vampire attacked you and you split the vampire's head open in half using this stick. So you opened the head and you opened the mind. So it reminds you of the sixth quality, open-mindedness. A student should be open-minded. So this is the vampire, these are its teeth. So remember how you split open and the head of the vampire and made him open-minded. 7. Heaven. So how did you go to heaven? You were involved in a car crash. So these two cars collided and caught fire, and finally you went to heaven. So why did the car crash? Because you didn't care to watch carefully. You didn't care to drive the car carefully. So caring. So 7. Heaven. So car crash, car leads you to care, and so caring. So student is supposed to be caring. Then 8. Skate. So using your roller skates, you did a very risky maneuver. You crossed the road by rotating around yourself like this with one leg horizontal, one leg vertical, and you jumped over the cars and crossed the road like this. So it's a very risky maneuver. So you're supposed to be a risk taker. So students should be risk takers. I don't mean that you should cross road like this. When I say students should be risk takers, what we mean is, if you are in a new unknown situation, you should not get scared. You should jump into the unknown situation and deal with it confidently and bravely, and not run away from new situations. That's what I mean by risk taker. But here this is just a memory tip to remember easily. So 8. Skate, risk taker. 9. Vine. So imagine that there are two tall skyscrapers and a vine, V-I-N-E, a green creeper is tied from one tower to the other tower, and you cross by doing a balancing act on this vine. So that leads you to the 9th quality, balanced. A student should be balanced. Then 10. Hen. So imagine that you saw a big fat hen pecking at its own reflection in a mirror. This is a mirror. So it's very furious and it is fighting angrily with its reflection. So this reminds you of the 10th and last quality of the IB learner profile, which is that the student should be reflective. So that concludes this video.